A week ago, this light bulb was still in the factory. Today, it's here with us, and tomorrow you will be able to buy it at your favorite hobby market. And it's all possible also thanks to our solution. Good morning, my name is Tomáš Mikulenka, and together with my colleagues, Adela Smrčková, Jana Štolcová, and Martin Janda, we came up with the optimization of the procurement process. For this solution, we partnered with Kratochvíl company. The Kratochvíl company is B2B lighting trade company. Their main focus is for selling light bulbs. And they come with their problems with procurement process. And to tell you more, I will give the word to Adela.
Okay, so let's take a look on a procurement journey before we will show you our solution. Meet Jack, a procurement officer. He comes to the office and opens, yeah, it's a bit funny, opens a business module from Safor. He enters necessary inputs to the system and it tells him what and most importantly, how much to buy, to order. But unfortunately, that's not all what he has to do. He has to go manually through all of the items, check it one by one. He check it one by one based on his experience and on additional Excel sheet and makes proper adjustment. After that, Jack can finally place an order. It takes him approximately 30 minutes in average. A week later, the shipment arrives with too many goods because sadly, this order wasn't optimized. The company has a lot of money in warehouse goods, which causes issues with cash flow. And moreover, the warehouse staff also makes expenses for the company. And since the orders are not optimized, there is much more staff than is actually needed. Many businesses face similar problems. Sounds familiar, right? Because maybe your business is one of them, but don't worry, we have a solution for you. Here comes Jack again, but now he's in a better mood. Are you asking why? Yes, it's because he has our solution. He also opens business module from Safor. He also puts inputs there, and it recommends him what and how much to buy. And what changed? He now gets much more accurate results, and he doesn't need to check anything manually. So yes, goodbye Excel sheet. He doesn't need to do that again. And that's not all. He also gets a supportive Power BI dashboard overview, and now he just needs to place an order, and the goods are on their way. This whole process just got cut in half. So it means it took him 15 minutes instead of 30, and that's like a really good. The shipment arrives again, but now the amount of goods is optimal, and the cash flow is getting better and better. And cost of warehouse stuff is also decreasing. And let me tell you how we managed to achieve that. We have taken into account many aspects. These are the most important ones. Firstly, reliability of shipment, specifically how much it historically took to deliver the goods. This is connected directly to the minimum stock, which is important because of the fees if you not deliver. Because believe me, in this field, the fees are like really, really high. The next one would be unpackaging fee and package in general, because it's better sometimes to order, instead of 1/3 of a pallet, one whole pallet in 3 weeks. And this is logistically better, so it will cost less. And this can be all adjusted to your business and to your specific needs.
Yeah. Now let's have a look how we implemented our solution in Kratochvíl's company. All the data are stored in SQL database. The input for filtering comes from ERP tool. We take the data and transfer them in Pentaho ETL, which is a free open source tool. And the Pentaho creates output file that is then used for calculations. That one Python script covers whole process. Starts ETL, does the calculation, and finally, in the end, opens Power BI report with a dashboard overview.
The technical solution sounds great, but let's talk numbers. The stock in the warehouse is now optimized by 22% thanks to our algorithm. And this is directly connected to the company's cash flow, which we managed to improve by 430,000 euro. By optimizing the purchasing system, we have reduced the time of every purchase from 30 minutes to 15 minutes. And there are 4 purchasing officers, and each of them makes at least 3 purchases per day. So we have saved 3 hours a day just on these officers. In a year, we have saved 12,500 euro. And that's not all. The warehouse staff can now work much more effectively. We have reduced their work on the intake of goods by 8%. If you want to calculate that, we have saved 13,000 euro in a year. So in total, the company has saved 25,500 euro per year. And we can do the same and more for your company as well. You may ask, what will be the cost for this? Well, we have good news for you. Our solution is built on free open source tools, so it will not only please your warehouse management, but also your budget. That means that the only cost you will have is for the implementation, and this implementation cost would, of course, depend on the requirements from your side, but we expect, in average, 50 hours of implementation time. After the implementation, the administration is completely up to you. It's definitely not a full-time job, so you can simply assign a person from your company, and they can do proper adjustment in case of need. I'm sure you are wondering about the exact number right now. The total implementation cost for Kratorfield is 3,000 euro, and it will pay for itself in less than 2 months. If it's still not obvious why you should go with our solution instead of our competitors, let me show you a comparison. Our competitors are mainly pre-made solutions such as Inflow, Zoho Inventory or Sin7. And what all of these competitors have in common is that they are SaaS subscription models for which you would have to pay hundreds of euros every month, and you might still not even get all the aspects you need. We offer fast implementation, only one-time expense for a tailor-made solution, and the administration is up to you. You can administrate it with full access.
We value the opportunity to collaborate with Kratochvíl and appreciate their trust in our abilities to create data solution for them. We were curious what they think about the testing it, and we are happy that their feedback is positive. The feedback also serves as a motivation for us to improving the algorithm, adding more parameters and work on our solution. Thank you for your attention. Come later, we will show you our solution, and also I'm guaranteed that your business will shine like Kratochvíl's, and also that you can shine bright like a Kratochvíl. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Time for question remarks.
Do you have a prototype for that?
Yes, we have.
Okay. Where?
On the PC in Kratochvíl's. It's in Slaný, so basically in our PC. But we proved our solution in technical presentation a week ago. So
Yeah, but it seems like you do think that it's only question of numbers and stocks. Where do you account for negotiations and procurement, for example?
this is
That doesn't work like that. There are no like negotiations for. You mean like the number of stock or the price?
The price, the conditions.
The price is set. We
No, it's not. Never.
no, it's like 16 million plus turnover. So it is set like for every quarter, I think the price is, and it is B2B segment. So it is not the thing. We are not that is not about the solution. The prices are already set. We cannot move with them. We are only targeting on the stock itself in numbers.
Okay, so you are only focusing on one segment and basically ignoring the rest.
No.
this could be adjusted, as we said in the presentation.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
No. I mean, there are price lists which cannot be changed. No. There are price lists with yeah, and we have our like discounts which are set for time for that quarter, and we cannot move with that. I mean, the company can. We have other people who are making it, but we are not focusing on that. If you understand to me.
Okay, so you are saying that your solution costs 3,000 euros, right? And can you put the slide with the comparison payment per month there, please? Because you say that it's 0 for yours. And if we take the initial payment of 3,000
Yes,
divided by
the zero-
12, we get
The
250.
zero is for the monthly subscription.
Yeah, and if I take the general amount that is paid once in advance, and even if I divide it by 12 months, then I get to 250, which is kind of still cheaper maybe than one of those, but it's not definitely zero. The money needs to be paid, and it's either paid in one installment or 12 installments.
Yes, you are right, of course. That's what I mentioned on the previous slide, that it's a one-time investment. This is only the amount for a monthly subscription, which is zero, because after you pay it, then you don't pay any
But
monthly subscription.
there is no monthly subscription, so it's completely useless information here. If it's one payment, then why are you showing us the comparison with monthly subscription?
Well, because after...
You think it looks good, the zero.
Well, it does look good, and it's true,
Doesn't.
because you don't need to pay like in
Okay.
5 years. This will not be early.
Okay, let's move on. Do you, you said you calculated the amount of hours saved and the return on that. Do you think that, do they actually order every day? Every day they place an order?
Yes, they do, because we have every month about 300 orders, maybe more. And it is a big company, we have to think of that. It is 16 million plus euro
Okay,
company.
thank you.
It's one of the biggest in Europe.